Hello. In this project, I worked on customer segmentation using K-means clustering. The main idea of this project is to divide customers into different groups based on their behavior so that business can understand them uh, better and take better decisions. Here you can see the problem statement of this customer segmentation using K-means and objectives of this particular project. In this project, mainly, um, instead of treating all customers the same, business want to know who are high value customers, who are regular customers, who are low value customers. So we group similar customers together. This process is called customer segmentation, which is the project name you see here. Next, basically in this we imported required libraries. Here you can see required libraries are being imported, and then we started data loading. I used a dataset that contains customer details like age, annual income, purchase amount, purchase frequency, loyalty score, and region. So basically, this data set tells us how customers behave. Next, we perform basic data checks. After loading this data, the first thing what we did is this basic data checks. I checked how many rows and columns are there, what are the data types, whether any values are missing. Like this, I checked. Here you can see shape of the data, data types, what are the types of data, and checked for missing values also. In this dataset, there were no missing values found and no duplicates records, so that data was already clean. Here you can see checking missing values, no missing values found, and duplicates also were not found. And we perform basic data checks. Then further next, we moved on to EDA. We know exploratory data analysis. I performed the EDA to understand the patterns in the data. For the first, I looked at individual features like age, income, and purchase amount using graphs. Then I analyzed the relationships between features. Here you can see numeric analysis I have performed, age distribution in that. I have performed age distribution. I have plotted a age plot for age distribution. Here is the age plot you can see. And for income distribution also I have plotted the same graph. Here you can see that. And next for purchase amount I have plotted the same graph. Next, I analyze relationship between the features as I told. For example, when I plotted the income versus purchase amount, um, I saw that higher income customer tends to spend more, where income, yeah, you can see in income. When I plotted the purchase frequency versus loyalty, oh, uh, like this, I performed univariate analysis, and then we move on to bivariate analysis. In that, income was purchase amount and frequency was loyalty, and were plotted. Graphs were plotted. In income was purchase amount. When I plotted this, I saw the higher income customer tends to spend more. In purchase frequency was loyalty. Uh, I saw that customers who buy more frequently are more loyal. Here you can see both comparison graphs in bivariate analysis. From this step, I got a clear idea of customer behavior. Next, I moved on to correlation heat map. I also plotted correlation heat map. In this correlation heat map, I plotted this to see how features are related. It shows strong relationship between purchase amount, loyalty score, and frequency. This means frequent buyers are also more loyal and tend to spend more. After this, I moved on to data pre-processing. In that, before applying k-means, I did pre-processing. First, I converted the region column into numerical format using one-hot encoding because machine learning models cannot understand text directly, like that. Then I applied the features scaling using standard scaler. Here you can see standard scaler I use for feature scaling. This is important because k-means works based on distance, so all features should be on the same scale. Next, in feature selection, important features for clustering like income, purchase amount, um, purchase frequency, loyalty score. These features directly represents customer behavior, so they are useful for segmentations. Were also being performed. In K-means, we move on to when we move on to K-means applying the K-means clustering. In that, K-means is an unsupervised learning, as we know, unsupervised learning algorithm, which means it does not need labels. It automatically groups similar data points together. But one important thing, what is we need to choose the number of clusters, which is K. So we also performed elbow method here. We have plotted graph using elbow method. Here you can see to find the best value of the k. I used the elbow method. In this method, I plotted the number of cluster against WCSS. Here you can see plotted the graph. At certain point, the graph starts bending like an elbow. Here you can see the graph is bending like an elbow. The point gives the optimal number of clusters. Optimal number of clusters is shown there. Um, Next, in cluster results, what we discovered means like after selecting the optimal value of k, I trained the model and assigned cluster labels to each customer. And each customer belong to a specific groups where you can see here cluster has been given to each customer. Um, from these cluster results, I observed some customers have high income and high spending. There are premium customers. Some customers have moderate behavior, regular customers types. Some customers have low spending, low value customers, as we know. Um, Next, from these, for example, in real world connection, if I want to say, companies can give special offers to high value customers. They can try to improve engagement of low value customers and design targeted marketing strategies. And so overall, this project shows how machine learning can be used to understand customer behavior and group them into meaningful segments. This helps business take better decisions and improve their performance. See, I have concluded here also. In this project, customer segmentation was performed using K-means clustering, and after pre-processing and analysis of the data, customers were grouped based on income, purchase behavior, and loyalty. As I said above, the model helps identifying different types of customers also, as I told before, which can be useful for targeted marketing and improve business decisions. Thank you.